In this video, I'm going to show you how to brine, spatchcock, and smoke an awesome turkey for the best Thanksgiving meal you'll ever eat. And I'm going to do it in my wood oven smoker. And who's to say we can't enjoy a couple of cool beers while we're smoking? You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's the day before Thanksgiving, and first thing we want to do is go ahead and brine the turkey. You want to do this about 18 to 24 hours before you're ready to smoke the bird. And I've done it both ways. I've done it without brining, and I've done it with brining, and brining makes it a lot better. Introduces a lot of flavor and moisture into the bird, doesn't dry it out while you're smoking it. So let's get started. Alright, I'm going to turn the heat on to the pan. I'm going to start out with a gallon of, this is a gallon? Yep, 1 gallon of apple cider. Maybe we should have used a bigger pot. Oh no. I'm definitely going to have to. Alright, first lesson, use the right size pot. Pour that in there. Right, to that we're going to add 1 cup of salt, of brown sugar, a cup right there, peppercorns, 2 to 3 tablespoons, maybe 2 tablespoons. Crush up about 8 cloves of garlic. Those in there. Some sage, some thyme, and some garlic in here, or some thyme and some rosemary. I'm going to heat this up. Alright, this thing is getting pretty warm. Garlic and all the spices in here making a lot of aroma now, so about 3 bay leaves into it. You can kind of spice this thing up however you like, but actually kind of just thought bay leaves might be good in it too. Just trying to impart some flavor into the bird. So I actually put about 4 bay leaves into there. Towards the very end, we're going to put in about a cup apple cider vinegar. That is it. Go ahead and turn that off, and now we've got to cool it down. And then add a little bit of water to it. Probably add a gallon of water to it. May not even need that much. And then we've got a big bag here. This is a big roasting bag. Go ahead and put my bird in there. I would suspect this is probably about a 10-pound turkey. And this should be a tray right here. So let's do this. Alright, after making a pretty huge mess, I decided on a little bit different approach, so much better. Alright, after making a pretty huge mess, I decided to put the rest of the brine in a bowl and put the brine, Buddy! Stop it! Stop it! Let's tie this up. We'll stick it in the fridge until tomorrow, until we're ready to smoke. Get the bird out. It's been brining for probably, I don't know, a little over 24 hours. So I'll pull this out and go ahead and prep it for the smoker. All right, we're gonna butterfly this turkey, make it cook a lot more even. So basically what you're going to do is turn the bird over, and you want to cut right along the backbone with a really good stout set of kitchen shears, poultry shears. It might not even be strong enough. kind of score the breastbone like that, and then press down on it. There we go. Tuck the wings underneath, then put a coat of olive oil on it. All right, there it is, and ready to go on the smoker. I've gone ahead and pulled out the brick out of my pizza oven that will let the smoke into the chamber. All right, so I'll get going ahead and put a little hardwood charcoal in there, because that'll make a nice bed of coals to burn really hot, and once the fire kind of gets up to temperature, you really just want it to smolder. So I've also got my wood and hickory chunks, got those soaking in a big pail of water, with a couple of logs. So as the fire gets going really hot, we'll go ahead and put those logs on, and that'll really kick out the smoke. But you can see the smoke's already started kind of pouring through the chamber. I'm going to put the door on it to keep the smoke chamber and then going up the chimney. So all right, it's been about an hour. It's time to put this bird on. So let's put him on here like this, and when I get it in there, I'm going to position the legs towards the fire where the smoke's coming out, because that's the part that takes the longest to cook. You want that to come up to a temperature of about a 165. I'm going to put a pan of water there to kind of help with the moisture. That'll keep some moisture in the pit, in the chamber, and keep the bird moist. Go. All right, you can kind of see how I position the bird. Oops. The smoke's coming in from over here, and so the legs are facing where the smoke's coming in, so it'll get the most heat. So I just built that grate out of some all-thread rod and some nuts to keep it level, but kind of get that elevated. But it works pretty good. So let's put some wood chunks on there, some soaked wood chunks to start making smoke. It's about, put the thermometer in there, it's about a little over 325 degrees. So, and we'll start smoking it. All right, I got that buttoned up, and go ahead and come around here and get some chunks of wood. You can kind of see the fire's still going pretty hot. So what I'm gonna do is throw some chunks in there. Start smoking. That might even, once that thing dies down a little bit more, I might even take that log and put it on there. Really get some smoke going. So we'll close this down, choke off the fire a little bit, and we'll start to see some smoke coming out here probably in about 5 minutes or so. All right, you can kind of see it's making quite a bit of smoke now. The wind's blowing it away, but inside it's about 300 degrees. This thing's like a big heat sink, so it'll take a while for the temperature to come down a little bit. It's going to make for a good turkey. They say you should smoke at a little higher heat to crisp up the skin, but we'll go ahead and play it by ear. If I got to crisp up that skin, I can always put it under the broiler a little bit inside. So I'm going to go ahead and probably throw on this wet log, which will really get the smoke going. So we'll come back to it here in a few minutes. right at about 160. You want to be at 165, which it'll cook a little bit after we get it off. So it's probably getting dark. So get this off. Oh, looks good. Looks pretty good. I'm going to let it rest for at least 10 minutes. We'll try to carve it longer if we can. We got 100 crew though, so I don't know if they're going to last that long. Let's take a leg off. And then carve some of this breast off. But yeah, look at that. Looks pretty good. About to dry it out. Can't wait to eat it. All right, thanks for watching.